Hello everybody and welcome to an MTG Arena Cube Draft. I'm super excited to dive on in. This is my first draft of this cube. I'm still not familiar with I've played with all of the cards, but not in this cube, so I'm really excited to dive on in. And before I do, I want to remind you that if you enjoy the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section down below with any questions or feedback. You can catch me streaming live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas, but let's dive on in. First of all, what is a cube? A cube is basically a set of cards that are not limited to any one particular set. So you can just kind of pick your favorite cards from the sets. You generally make sure the colors are distributed evenly, and it's generally the most powerful. So for example, Chandra was like the best mythic in M20. Teferi was like the best one of the best mythics in Dominaria. Llanowar Elves, premium common. Just all these cards are super premium, and you can just build a deck with these. With that in mind, you generally want to build towards a strategy because everybody's card quality is going to be high. Like any of the cards in this pack, outside of like all that glitters in like a random deck, are going to be great in any deck. So you want to make sure your deck has a concerted game plan. With that in mind, there is some thought of taking like a Llanowar Elves for like a ramp plan. I definitely think it's worse than these mythics, but in certain cubes you would be like, okay, I just want to take the cheap enablers. I don't think this cube is quite at that level. I'm choosing mainly between the Chandra and the Teferi. I really do think Teferi is quite good. It strikes me as one of the most powerful things to be doing in the cube. Just kind of takes over a game on its own at only 5 mana. There's also going to be some ramp in this cube, I presume. So I think I'm going to take the Teferi, even though it is a gold card here, and try to build around that. After that, I think I would probably take the Chandra. There's just a ton of great stuff going on in this set. And also, fixing is pretty premium here, getting your lands, because all the cards are going to be so powerful in your deck. Here, there's a Lonely Sandbar, which I do like as a way to just get a mana going. Silent Departure is pretty nice for keeping up on tempo. There's Maelstrom Pulse, which is nice. If I had taken the Chandra, I don't think any of these cards would influence me still. I think Dryad Grainseeker is great. One other thing about being in a cube draft is that spot removal spells get worse because a lot of the cards are just going to be generating value. So, like, you don't really need a spot removal spell for their Direfleet Daredevil because they'll just be getting value out of that. You'll get 2 for 1, essentially. There's just a lot of 2 for 1s and stuff like that. I think here I'm going to take the Lonely Sandbar, make my mana good. I could play, like, an Esper Control this. There's nothing, like, here that's, like, screaming out to me that I have to play it. Harmonious Archon isn't as good in this set because there's just so much powerful stuff going on that you don't need to prioritize expensive cards. Prioritizing your mana base is the key. I think after that I might even take Evolving Wilds, but we're just going to get the Lonely Sandbar. Prioritize our mana base, and you will not be disappointed. Here, it's not a blue-white land, so I'm not really looking to play that. The Loxodon doesn't really go with this Teferi type deck I have. Body Double is a cute one. Leads to some great, cool, really cool, interactive, like bizarre combos in other formats. In this pack, there's not really a ton for me, so we could just abandon the Teferi plan and just go for a completely different direction with like a Judith. We don't really want to take a double black card. Again, we're not going to have to like stretch for power level here. I think we'll just take a Neutralize. It's a pretty good combo with Teferi. Keeps us in blue. We aren't really seeing any insane signals. There's some mono white vibes maybe, but we can stick to the cards that we have that are good. It's a little bit easier to force stuff in a cube like this because you're always going to get like any card you get is going to be a solid card. Like playing a Tithe Taker would never be just a bad card in a deck, but you kind of want to stick to a theme. Okay, this is a nice top end card. There's a Scholar of Ages as a value card. There is Rupture Spire as a mana fixer. This is a board wipe if I wanted to go into Esper, but at the moment I'm just blue-white. Ranger of Eos. It may cost 1 or less. So this is more of like a mono white card, because there are some 1-drops in this cube. I'm going to go out on a limb. Zetalpa, not really what you're looking for. I think Scholar of Ages could be okay. Psychic Corrosion, not really what I'm in the market for. There's a Feather, that's cool. Feather can be leading to some cool decks. I think we'll just take the Scholar, maybe. Again, you don't really need to prioritize expensive win conditions, but we don't really have... Like, we don't really need to take Charming Prince here. Psychic Corrosion's not my favorite type of win con here. And we're just going to try and stick to blue, I think. Rupture Spire is a bit too slow to be good. There's a Mothra. There's also just another counterspell. There's a Brineborn Cutthroat, which I kind of like. Ooh, I love Rowdy Crew as a card. Carnage Tyrant is fantastic. As like the top end for like a green deck a lot of the time. Fire Prophecy could be good. We could play blue, red, and splash white for Teferi. I think Brineborn Cutthroat's good. It fits with the Teferi like tap out control plan. This didn't say please my wheel. A Banishing Light could come, is like the type of card that we might be interested in. But we could just abandon the Teferi still and just stick to blue instance, which is definitely an okay plan as well. So let's just keep... We're trying to build a deck, not just a bunch of good cards, because there's a lot of really good cards. Okay, so this is a blue-white gold card. It works well with Scholar of Ages, not really so much with Brineborn. Pteramander could be okay. Ulamog is a great card, but not really for this deck because we're not really ramping it out. There are some black cards here, but not really the ones we are looking for. We could just take a Pteramander, but we're not really a cheap aggro like deck like that. We're more of a control deck. I could see taking an Ulamog being okay. Momentary Blink is a cute combo with Scholar of Ages. Pteramander's just never really what I'm looking for in this type of cube, I don't think. I think I'll just take an Ulamog. Maybe I would rather have Pteramander. It's something I can play early and then hold up at instant speed. Momentary Blink of an Eye is great. There's a blue-green card. Merfolk Secret Keeper, not really what I'm trying to do. Drowned Catacomb if I wanted to go into Esper, but we're just going to take these Blink of an Eye and stick to like mono blue, very heavy blue deck here. Wave Break. Hippocamp really looks nice in this deck. Currently we have 1, 2, 3 things to cast on their turn, which is great. The Arch of Orazca could be okay. Sphinx of Foresight could be okay, but we're just going to take the Hippocamp. We're trying to function at instant speed for the most part. Siren Storm Tamer. Not really what I'm in the market for. Maybe I'll be able to get like Curious Obsessions. Startling Development, not really either. Let's just take Winged Words. We have Pteramander. Would I rather have that or Of One Mind? We have not a ton of humans. I think Winged Words is probably better. We could also take the Storm Tamer. Late black cards coming around. I think we'll probably end up with a little couple flyers. And now we get an Evolving Wilds. That's a nice addition. Surprised to see that so late. Silent Departure is also fine. Late green card. Dryad Greenseeker is amazing. Body Double, sure, we'll take that, I guess. But we're not really looking to play that. Just don't want to send any blue cards late here. Let's just take the Gilded Lotus. I don't think we're going to try to mill them out. Pteramander. I wonder how different our deck would have been if we'd started off with a red card like Chandra. Maybe I was supposed to take the Storm Tamer. Hard to say. I feel like without having a Curious Obsession, I don't really want those. I know Curious Obsession is in this cube. I think we're going more for an instant speed, the instants and sorceries thing where Pteramander works really well. Didn't Say Please is actually good in my deck. Mastermind's Acquisition's a pretty sweet one for the cube because it's a best of one, so you really get access to the sideboard. You're getting black signals, is that correct? Yeah, to some degree we're getting black signals, but the thing is card quality in a cube is always high. So we don't really need to like necessarily heed that signal too much. Like we've got a lot of blue cards here, and we're pretty okay with just chilling out, playing our blue cards. We got our nice little instant speed theme. And we don't need all that many white cards. I think Teferi is just so good that it's worth just hanging out in blue-white still. We're basically just mono-blue, though. But, like, we aren't really worried about playables at this point. There's always going to be enough playables. We're just kind of trying to make sure we get instant speed stuff. Okie doke. So now there's an Essence Scatter. There is Icy Manipulator is always fantastic. Treasure Map's great. This entire pack is amazing. Rogren Trirome's great. Oh my goodness. This is what is cool about cubes, is all the cards are so good. The Eagle could be cool if we were more of a Flyers deck. We aren't really a Flyers deck, so we don't need to take that. Also, we could be the only blue-white drafter. Chromatic Lantern's never bad. I think Essence Scatter's a decent option as well. It's hard to go wrong with Icy Manipulator, though. In this cube, though, it might be a little bit too slow. I like Treasure Map, but we're going to have card draw with this Teferi, the Winged Words, Hippocamp. I do like Essence Scatter a lot in this deck. It works with my themes very well. Counterspell. But Icy's super good too. I think we're just going to take the Essence Scatter though. Though we could struggle to get removal. Let's just take the Icy. We're not taking Planar Cleansing here. Triple white is going to be too difficult to get. Icy does also work well with holding up mana. Spell Pierce is okay. Skycat Sovereign's okay. Steel Overseer not really what we want. Giant Killer. Chop down, no thank you. So I think we probably want the Sky Cat. It's another flyer card. I did just pass the Empyrean Eagle, but that might wheel. So I think we just take the Sky Cat Sovereign over Spell Pierce. Not really a huge fan of Spell Pierce. Circle of Loyalty, no. Thalia is always solid. Curious Obsession is really what we're looking for, though. If we'd had this earlier, we would have wanted the Terramander, but as it is, I think Curious Obsession is going to be better than Talorand. Talorand seems to be a little bit fragile to me. Not that it would be bad in our deck by any stretch of the imagination, but Curious Obsession on like a Skycat Sovereign or any cheap flyer is going to be nice. Witching Well is also solid. Thalia would be okay. Let's just get the Curious Obsession, though. It just makes our deck a little bit tick a little bit better, I guess. No, Non-Tranquil Thicket. I think we could just take a Dream Eater. Dream Eater's pretty solid. Nice little top-end control card for our instant speed themed deck. Hey, Gehitsu. Disdainful Stroke's also an option as another counter, but I like Dream Eater a little bit more. And now Spark Double's okay. Chart of Course is okay. I think it's definitely between those two. Those are the only cards on color. Chart of Course is better than Winged Words, I think, unless we get a lot of flyers. Spark Double's also pretty solid. Let's just take Spark Double. It's got pretty good synergy with some of our cards. We'll take the Stormfleet Aerialist. We aren't looking for the Strength Incarnate. Golden Egg, not really something we're in the market for either. Fibblethip's okay. Midnight Clock's okay. Spark Double on Teferi, yeah, that's the dream. Exile all non-land permanents that aren't legendary. Currently we only have legendary creature or planeswalker. We have one, so we can't really use that. Let's just take Fibblethip. I don't mind Midnight Clock either. Yeah, let's take the clock. I like the clock. Ooh, now another Planeswalker. That's really nice. I think it's better than the Guard Mage, because we do have a little bit of ramp to get it out now, and it does make flyers, which is really good. Guard Mage is just okay, I think, even though normally it would be amazing. And we got the Eagle back. Nice. There's also a Lantern and a Triome. We could take the Lantern. Let's just take the Lantern. I don't think we need to buff our flyers to 2/2s. Triome's also solid, but let's just get the Lantern. Makes our mana a little bit better. Fight is one, maybe. Probably not, though. Thalia or Clockwork Servant. We'd probably just take Thalia. We don't really care. We'll just get a land. Just in case. So, like, if you look here, we just have a lot of playables here. Rogran Triome might have been correct just because we already have so many playables. But I like the Chromatic Lantern ramping stuff out, giving us a way to get a mana advantage. Because the mana advantage is really nice, we have some nice expensive cards we can ramp out to Tezzeret or Teferi. Regretting the Winged Words pick. But Winged Words will also be solid in this deck. We have a decent amount of flying. I don't think we're really an Empyrean Eagle type of deck. Okay, let's see what we get here. Jace, no thank you. This card's okay. I think we'll just take a Sinister Sabotage. We're not really a Jace type deck. I think I would take Jace second here over the Cleric, though. Maybe I would take the Cleric. It's close. But I like getting a Sabotage. Yeah, this cube is sick. There's a Niv Mizzet. I love Niv Mizzet. And now Chemistry is always pretty solid. Thassa, what does it work with as a flicker target? Doesn't really work with that. Doesn't really work with that. Dream Eater, I guess, is the only card. Not really a card I'm looking for. Delirious is okay. Search for Azcanta is a bit slow for normal draft, so let's just take Chemisters over Healy, I think. I like Chemisters. Callus is okay. I like Essence Captured the best here, I think. There's also Tashar. We have Clock, Lantern, Icy, Tezzeret, Teferi as our historic cards. Golos is cool. Not going to do it this time, though. Yeah, let's just take the Essence Capture. Brazen Borrower is the perfect fit for this deck. Wow, these cards are all fantastic. Eldest Reborn is one that I always love. It just always wrecks me no matter what format. Helm of the Host is cool. These cards are all so sweet. Let's just get the Brazen Borrower, though. Perfect fit for our deck. Currently, our deck is like 2 cards short or something, but we're not really worried about that. We're chilling. Deputy of Detention, no thank you. Thief of Sanity is a really good card. Really good card. Guess we'll just take the Deputy, though. Because we would rather have Teferi and Skycat than Thief. Probably not playing the Deputy, though. Wow, Nadir Kraken. Don't really want the Portal. Fae of Wishes. It's a flyer, 2 mana, 1/4 flyer that can then get Deputy of Detention, Body Double. Yeah, I like the Fae of Wishes. I think it's better than the Kraken. It's just a 2 mana, 1/4 flyer that has like really nice upside in the late game. This card's solid, but there's going to be a lot of good removal spells running around and things like that. And I can even get more situational cards after sideboarding. Ooh, Mistcloaked Herald. Works with the Obsession. Doesn't really work with my flying theme. Maybe I'd rather have the Murmuring Mystic. That's his Oracle. No, thank you. Instant Sorceries. 6, 7. No, really not a great Murmuring Mystic deck. Maybe I'd really rather have the Cloaked Herald. Or even just the Oracle. Let's just take the Oracle. And Quench is solid. Let's just get Mind Stone, though. Good getting mana advantage is nice. And now just Revoke Existence. And we'll take the Niv Mizzet. There's some case where we might have Chromatic Lantern in play, and then we draw our Fae of Wishes and just go to town. That's part of the reason I think Fae of Wishes is so good in this cube. Not really looking like a Scholar of Ages deck. We don't really need it. We have 7 instant / sorceries. Fae can only get non-creatures. Oh. Okay, good to know. Not a huge deal. There wasn't anything we really wanted in that pack anyway. Callus's Missile, sure. Or Baffling End. That's a close one, actually. Maybe we would rather have Baffling End. Yeah, let's just take the card that's on color. Okay, this seems like pretty good. Heavy blue control deck. Some, ooh, last pick Murmuring Mystic. Not sure we're going to want it. Okay, so let's look at our curve. We probably only want like 4 or 5 planes. Let's just consider if we had like 5 planes. Yeah, 6 planes is probably fine. 9, 10, 11, 17, yeah. That's probably pretty good. Okay, so what do we want to get rid of? Let's get rid of Winged Words. Probably can get rid of Stormfleet Aerialist. And maybe... I don't really want to get rid of Curious Obsession. Because it's a good combo with my flyers. Waybreak Hippocamp when I have 6 instants. Then I have Flash Creature. Flash Creature. Flash Creature, so yeah, I think Hippocamp's good still. I think I like Phase, just a 2-mana 1/4 flyer. Okay, let's get rid of maybe Deputy of Detention. Or Callous Dismissal. I like getting rid of Callous Dismissal. We already have Blink of an Eye. And Brazen Borrower. Yeah, that seems good to me. I like this build, I think. Should be pretty sweet. And I will see you folks in the matches. Before I get to the matches, I want to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, especially those who support at the credits level. I really do appreciate all of your support. If you would like to give back to my channel, help me continue producing high quality content, and unlock some pretty cool rewards in the process, be sure to check out the Patreon at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. But without further ado, let's get to the matches. To round 1, we have a pretty solid hand here. This hand just got even better. If we draw planes, we can play turn 4 to Teferi, hold up like Essence Capture or something. Let's see what they cast here. Oh, they cast nothing. Nice. Hopefully they tap out. Nope, they do not tap out. Okay, then we will wait. Not going to run our Teferi into an obvious counterspell. Okay. Cycle. Plains is good. Maybe cycling there was just terrible. I wonder if an Negate is in this cube.
I know my response. Hurry!
Yeah, this game's just over. We now have counter spells for days. Teferi is such a good card. Especially in a cube environment, because you can really build your deck around maximizing him. Let's see what we can put on top. Yeah, we'd like to draw a land.
Hold that thought.
Oh, we're doing it. We're living the dream. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. No, they had it. Okay, so we have our Teferi, we have our stuff.
Your corpse will make an excellent minion. This looks like a fun new toy.
Okay. We are not letting them have that.
So fast.
Let's just cast. So if you cast this, then we can hold up our Brazen Borrower or our Essence Capture. So let's do that. Oh, we can also do this, yeah. So we can still do that. Having good mana is really nice in these types of decks. I would like to get the Brazen Borrower down so I can start Curious Obsessioning. I don't know why I didn't draw first.
We need to move quickly.
Okay, our midnight clock is ticking up. Ticking, ticking, 5-hour counters. Liliana comes next turn. That's not good. Unfortunate. Wow. Oh, I could have put an hour counter on it, my bad.
No time for a break.
Tezzereth's good.
This will keep an eye on you.
So I'm just going to hold up the Dream thing. I can double block this. Oh, this can't block, right?
Time
My
for
bad.
Plan B, as soon as I think of one.
I do hope you make this battle exciting for me.
So if they don't -2, then Liliana will die.
Rise and shine.
Skycat seems good. So I don't think I want the planes. Skycat seems good. Deputy can go. Neutralize seems good. So I'd rather have Skycat and Neutralize. Eight. Draw. I do control a lot of artifacts, so I can just draw 3. Okay. We're gonna use the Icy to tap the Massacre Girl.
Ugh, looks like you're on your own now.
Brilliance comes easily to me.
Jeez, why did it tap at me like that? This is going to be going well. Yeah, nope. Not a fan of that, gotta be said. Boom! Got the win. Let's go. Our deck is sick. Whew. See you folks in the next round. Playing against Semulin. He's a streamer himself. That's pretty cool. We did make one change. We cut Curious Obsession for Winged Words. Just because I wanted to have more consistent card draw. But this is a pretty good hand. Really hoping to hit land 3 so I can get my midnight clock down. We don't need to trade, because as soon as we counter something, this will be a 2-2 and can attack past. We're not at the stage of the game where we're really doing much with our creature anyway. If we draw another land, we might wait on the midnight clock for a turn, but I don't think we will. Let's just get the midnight clock down, start the bells. Hopefully they don't have like Kaya. That would be really awkward. Kaya just kills my 1-drop immediately. It's a planeswalker. But looks like they don't have anything. Now I think we wait on this, because if this resolves, it'll work out. Yeah, they don't have any blue mana. Yeah, this is guaranteed to resolve. I don't know what I'm thinking. There's no reason not to. And now I have mana to use the midnight clock if I want to. I can just counter anything they play that I care about, and then eventually just get a new hand of 7. Yeah, I don't really want to see that, buddy. So they're playing Esper. So I can pump this on their end step if I don't have anything to do. I'm gonna submit 0 so I can still put counters on this. You can't adapt if it has a counter on it. Sure. Can get that hour counter a little bit sooner. Okay, I can't quite. I can counter and then buff. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Six, 7, 8. This is going to go well for me, I think. Yeah, I don't... Still get back their stone coil. Might as well counter this. So I have 8 mana. I'm about to have 7 new cards. A lot of mana to spend. Sure. That's okay by me. Hey, I can get whatever card I want from my sideboard. I don't remember what's in my sideboard, but should be good. So give me 6 mana. Three, 4, 5, 6. Let's just hold up our double counter spell here. Let's actually just play our Charmander. I don't think they're going to cast 2 spells worth countering. Probably just going to recast this giant or something. And if they don't do anything on end step, I can cast this to draw 3. Cool. So I can get any card from my sideboard, which is pretty sweet. Hmm. I don't really need the value. Let's see what they do. I have 4, 5 mana right now. So I think on their turn I'm going to bounce their thing with blink of an eye. Ooh, that's good. I could have attacked with the hippocamp, that would have been good. And maybe I was supposed to counter this. That was good. I think I like doing this. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Three, 6, so I'll still have 6 mana. So I'll still have both my counters, and they only have 2 cards in hand. Yeah, that's a must counter. And he has nothing in hand. So we can just play this. And then we can counter whatever they play. Yeah, we don't care about that. Boom! Got the win! Let's go! Curious Obsession in the sideboard, coming in clutch! Switching into the sideboard and then still playing it in the course of a game? What is this madness? That was exciting stuff. I'll see you in the next round, folks. We have a fantastic hand. Terramander into Winged Words. Definitely would be better as a Curious Obsession in this spot. We're going to go Mind Stone this turn. Because now next turn we can go Midnight Clock into Winged Words. And then we can play Tezzeret and start drawing. And we can make a token. Starting to get the clock rolling. Just gonna tap down their Anax probably. Each opponent, okay, that's not great.
I learned a few tricks on Kaladesh.
I learned a few tricks on Kaladesh, eh? Awesome! He's not Disco. I'm glad you made it. They just have all the haste creatures? Well, that's a bummer. Don't really care about this one. So I'm chumping this. No, I tapped the wrong one. I meant to tap Tectonic Giant. My bad.
I would be honored to break. My friend is here to help you.
I can't believe it. That was the most disgusting turn I've ever seen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh! That's disgusting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get to keep him at 1.
Enough!
Well, this is pretty bad. We don't have any board wipes. This is game. Gotta be said, this deck destroyed me. Runaway Steamkin was very impressive.
You're still one step behind.
Many Fae of Wishes. Oh, yes. Right. The Skargan Hellkite, of course. I don't think this is the best matchup for our deck. Going out on a small limb here. Okay, so we're going to kill this. Actually, we're going to kill this. And stop that. Because we can't win if they cast this Dream Eater next turn. We take 4. Those 3 are going there. We take 4, 6, 9. We can't afford to take 9, can we? I guess we'll just have to hope that we find a way to kill this. Oh no, we'll have to tap that next turn. Because the thing can just do 3 to us. We can't gain life, right?
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, that's game. Okay. Okay, that was not a great situation for us. Whew. I'll see you folks in the next round. This is a fantastic hand. Really happy to see this one. Gonna get our planes here. Actually, we're just gonna get an island. Because now we can hold up Brineborn or Essence Capture this turn. And we'll use our Chromatic Lantern to get white mana. If we draw a land, no, we did not draw a land. Let's get the midnight clock rolling. Ah, that's a bummer. Land, no land, okay. Missing a land there sucks. Because we were going to be able to play that and Hippocamp. Or more specifically, we were going to play Hippocamp and then flash in Cutthroat. They can kill it if they want. I'm okay with that. Yikes. I can get a land with this. Because I have a tap land in my sideboard. I can gain a life. Or I can get a Field of Ruin. I'm just gonna gain the life. Oh no, I messed up. I forgot. I was like, oh, I don't have a 2-drop. Why was I thinking Field of Ruin? It's because then I can play Fae of Wishes. That was dopey of me. Okay. We need to draw a land this turn. This Brontodon's gonna wreck me. I need to draw a land so I can cast this, despite Brontodon killing the Chromatic. Need to draw a land. Oh, moment of truth. Yes, we did it. Teferi, I love Teferi. Teferi's amazing. Don't really want the Sky Cat Sovereign, I don't think. Don't really need to prioritize lands, but... we have to do this now when they're tapped out so they can't fight in response. Now this turn, if they cast this again, and then they make this a little bit bigger, we'll trade. We will Teferi, the pull Luchranos, then we'll have Spark Double for Teferi. And the game's over at that point, probably. So that's the play pattern we're hoping for. Gilded Goose, okay. Whoa! Ethan, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody coming in from Lord Tupperware's stream. Oh no, that's not what I saw coming. It's okay for us. But yeah, my name is Nikolai. I do primarily draft here on the channel. And yeah, thank you so much, Lord Tupperware, for the raid. If you were watching my stuff before and you've never watched Ethan, he's a great drafter. I have collab videos with him on my YouTube channel. And yeah, this is going to work out well for us. Get to kill their Wildborn Preserver. Ooh. But yeah, thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just drafting the Arena Cube right now. We have a sweet control deck.
I'm not ready for this quite yet.
Of the mono blue variety. They can't pump this, right? Sure, we'll attack. Maybe they can pump it. You never know. I will say it was probably not worth it to attack just because they could pump it, but you never know when the damage is going to matter. They're probably going to fight this anyway. I'm so sad. Oh, I would have been so fine. Actually, I probably wouldn't have been because I can't get rid of that ever. Okay. Well, we learned our lesson. I mean, the 4 damage could have definitely mattered, but V2Gazi was there to stop us. The classic 6-mana 9/9 haste that you forgot existed. I'll see you folks in the next game. On the draw, got our Cutthroat into Sabotage. Whew, more clock shenanigans. Leading with Island because we have Essence Scatter in our deck. Oh, that's not good. I can't block it anyway. I'm just going to hold up the Sabotage here. If they don't cast anything, I'm okay with that. I just want to dig for a land now. Land? Oh, land ho? Nope, not land. Okay. Heck yes. Lands ahoy. Put up to 1 card on top of my library. I think I would like a land so I can cast Dream Eater next turn. Because bouncing this with my Dream Eater seems good. Chaville, no! Not the Chevel! Whatever am I to do? There's also some argument for just casting this Tezzeret, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to go for the classic Dream Eater and then copy Dream Eater with Spark Double approach. That strikes me as very effective for killing them. We do not have Jace. I had the option of picking Jace, and I did not pick Jace because I did not think we needed it. Okay, so they're going to kill my Brindborn Cutthroat, it looks like. Sure. We will take 5. Because we don't want them recasting anything here. Then I think we bounce the Nightmare. Counterspell's pretty good, so we're gonna get... Don't think we really want the Lantern or the land. I think we would just want to draw a Counterspell. Because we can have 6... We'll have 6 mana next turn, so I guess we can't Counterspell plus things. I guess if we actually stack Winged Words on top, then we can go Winged Words into land Counterspell. Into... No, we'll draw for turn, we'll draw Winged Words. Then we'll cast Winged Words, draw these 2, and then we'll have 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll have 4 left, then we'll cast this, and we'll still have... No, we won't have Counterspell up then. So yeah, let's just do this. Go out. Get out of here, Hunted Nightmare. They're going to kill something. You have been cast down. Sad day. Where was my math? That math made no sense. I could have had the Chromatic Lantern. What am I saying? Oh well. Why did I get the land? No idea. We'll definitely pitch the Chemisters. Mind Stone, land. How many instances of sorcery do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll get rid of all of them. The beatdowns have commenced. Yeah, getting that plains was... I think having lands is good, but it was just a bizarre choice, as they say. Ah, Demon Lord Belzenlock, you say. And they hit the Imperious Prefect. Well, that's not ideal.
My employer sends his regards.
So, do we want to make a Thopter? Probably not.
Cold logic will always win.
Cold logic will always win. Well, that's a good message to send to the children. I guess it actually kind of is a good message. I did forget about clock. Good point, Ayo. Aoa. Hard to say names sometimes. Chevel. Okay. We're okay with Chevel. We need to keep 9 power in the air so they can't attack with Belzenlock. If they have cast down, we're screwed in this situation. But we can't let them have too much power on the board. Oh no. Those aren't the mills that we sought. They're just going to cast their Prefect probably. Yeah. Hey, got there. Boom! Curious Grug. Too curious. Flew too close to the sun. And we got the win. Nice. Classic triple planes draw. I think we definitely mulligan this on the play. We don't have any of our best cards. We don't have the mana to cast things. This hand is better. Gonna ditch the lantern. Hopefully we can draw a land so we can get turn 4 to Tezzeret down. Yay, we did it. Now that's a really good draw. Because the Pteramander gives something to distract them. And maybe they'll like spend a turn to remove this while we get our Tezzeret down. And I'm not sure whether we tick up or just draw an extra card. Skittering Surveyor. I think we tick up. But it depends on what we draw this turn. Ooh. Yeah. This turn, I think we...
Perfection, it is the ideal subordinate.
Next turn we can Cutthroat plus Sabotage. I don't think turn 4 is the scariest turn. No blocks. We're not going to get him up to ultimate level.
Thick-headed are you?
A 1/1 every turn is also pretty scary. And we will be able to start drawing 2 cards, so it'll pay us off in the long run if he sticks around. Okay, that's not ideal. Okay, let's... Now we'll draw, I guess.
I know what must be done.
So we can play Cutthroat into Chemisters or Sabotage. Sabotage. Okay.
Try that again.
That was okay. Okie doke. Well. We'll make another 1/1.
Perfection.
And then we can Deputy the Firemind's Vessel. The reason I would Deputy the Firemind's Vessel is because then they just have no mana to cast their spells. I can chump this, Tezzeret goes to 1, and then I'm continuing to draw 2 cards because this thing just comes back in tapped. Then I can use this to bounce this the following turn. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know Serpent has trample, but he would still go to 1. Oh, I can't block it. Never mind. Okay. No worries. I don't really care about cards as much anyway, because this thing's going to draw me a bunch. And them not having mana is really good for me. So I think that play's still good. I actually think the play still works out for me. They have 6 cards in hand, so as long as I kill them before they can empty their hand, I'm in good shape. Dream Eater has been really good. Real good. Ah, they put a card to the top, probably a land. If I get to counter something this turn, I'm going to be very happy. Yeah, I'm countering pretty much anything there. I want to counter on my Brineborn. Boom. Opponent scoops it up. Get another victory. I'll see you folks in the next round. Great hand on the play. Let's go. Oh yeah, I'm doing another draft after this one. Sovereign into Fae of Wishes as a 1/4 maybe. I need to add lands to my sideboard because I forgot to do that. And Fae of Wishes to get a land is nice. I have like some non-basic lands, but they're not as good as just having good lands. Like I guess Field of Ruin is my default land to go get, but I should just add a plains and a island. How do I like the cube format? Cubes are not my favorite generally, but I'm actually liking this one because it's more like the power level isn't like insane, if that makes sense. So like in a vintage cube, I can be dead before I get to take a turn sometimes. Whereas in this one, I never really feel that. We're just trying to get rid of their stuff, spend our mana. We don't really care about the Tithe Taker, but we don't want to take 2 a turn from it, and it does make some of our other stuff awkward. And we can even Spark to double our Deputy now if we want to. I don't think we will. I think we'd much rather use our Spark double on our Skycat Sovereign. And then Tezzeret buffs both of them. If we don't find a land, we'll use Fae of Wishes to get a land. But if we do find a land, then we can get Tezzeret going. Mothra, eh? Okay. That's not ideal.
My device is finished, as are you.
Oh gosh, that was a sinister thing to say. My device is finished, as are you. Dang, Tezzeret, that's cold. No, Vraska's Contempt strikes again. What a card. Just gonna hold up Blink of an Eye / making a token. If they go for a removal spell, I can Blink of an Eye my Skycat Sovereign, and it'll become the Spark double again, and I can use my Deputy on their Mothra. Okay.
The tragedy of my death has only strengthened my resolve.
I think they're gonna give +2/+1, maybe? Nope.
If you are going to fight, fight beside me.
Let's get rid of the Brood Moth. Okay, sure. Okie doke. Chromatic Lantern actually opens up a lot of options here.
I have not given up the fight.
I always forget what I have. Okay, what's in my graveyard? So I could get Divine Visitation. That's kind of cute. Callous Dismissal. I think I want to get Blood for Bones. Because then I can sack this. They get back their Tithe Terror, which I don't care about. Then I can recast it. I can actually, or I could cast Fae of Wishes, then Blood for Bones back. This to play, Fate of my hand. Then I can cast Granted again. I think I'm 4-2 right now. No! Not cool, Brohim. I want to be able to activate this twice, so that's why I'm playing my lands. Because making a bunch of 1/1 sounds good. And holding up counter magic, of course. Once I draw the Teferi, this game will be over. Hopefully we draw Teferi soon. You might think, oh, but you can hold lands for Fae of Wishes, but I want to make sure I have 8 mana sources, so now I can hold lands. We're not going to play Scared and not use that. Oh, that's a good one. We'll hold up making 2 tokens for now, though. That's good. Just gonna keep churning out the tokens. Nice. So it's a 3/2 first strike. I can just block that all day long. At some point I can tap this, and just win. Why aren't we attacking? Because I don't want them to just... this is the card that's keeping their attackers back for the most part. I don't know. I'm worried. And I don't think we are in a rush because we have this counter magic available to us. Like this turn I can tap this and then I can attack them with like all my stuff this turn. See, we get it back as a flyer. It's the problem. Ooh. Ooh, baby. That's really good. Is it though? Oh yeah, and then I can Essence Capture to put a counter on it. Yeah. Sack a creature. I don't care. Yeah, I'll sack off. This one. Return to the battlefield. Return to my hand. I have this couple of tokens here. Yeah, and I have Essence Capture up. I guess they could have a board wipe, which would be kind of bad, but not the end of the world. I had to take a very tap out line here. Didn't really think it through all that much. Their deck doesn't seem like the type that would run a board wipe. Even if they did play a board wipe here, I'm in fine shape. And this way they're just dead. Whew, that was a massacre. Skycat Sovereign for the win. See you folks in the next round. Another round. We're actually playing against someone that I've talked to on Discord servers before. We're going to keep this hand. Not the best hand I've ever had. But not the worst either. Hippocamp, okay. Gonna lead with the Oracle, try to find something good. We actually have a hand that's pretty good against this card. A couple 1-3s, 1-4s. Stall things out. We just want to draw lands. We're not playing black mana, Asian Jesus. We only have black cards in the sideboard that we can sometimes cast thanks to our Chromatic Lantern and the Fae of Wishes. They're going to have to try and kill the Wave Break Hippocamp, or we're just going to run over them. Brazen Borrower is a really good combo with the Hippo. Camp. Okay. This is where I'm very sad that I do not have the right lands in my sideboard. Like, I literally wasn't allowed to add a plains. I think on their end step, I'm going to bounce their Thalia so that if I draw a land, I can cast the Tezzeret. Nice, Freakhorn. Land to me, deck. There we go.
Shall we be? I made you a gift.
So we can jump this. And then we can trade with it eventually. With this. They'll probably equip here. I would enjoy drawing a plane so I can deputy their Seraph. Because if I can deputy the Seraph, I'll be fine. Or if I can cast... Yep. That's about what I expected. Planes me?
I know how this ends.
Yeah, we're gonna lose. That's a bummer. Real shame, as they say. Whew. We're almost dead on board if they have a removal spell, because then these things all crack in. This thing hits here. We take 9, and we're just dead to this. So we'd have to deputy and hope that Fae of Wishes was good enough to keep us alive. I think we're dead here. There's no way they make this attack. Yeah. Yep. That was an awkward draw for sure. Not being able to use our deputy was really bad. Yeah. Such is life. Even in the cubes, you can lose to Color Screw. That's why you really need to prioritize the mana bases. But yeah, such is life. It was a fun run. We got all the way to 5-2, which is pretty good, before being defeated by Stuart, which is kind of... Yeah, it's okay to losing to a friend. This was our deck. If you were watching this on YouTube and you made it all the way to the end, in the comment section down below, leave first try to fairy. Hashtag first try to fairy to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment in the comment section down below with any questions or feedback. Check out the stream at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. Let me know what you would have done differently. If you have any questions about how cube drafts work, I will be happy to address those. And if you'd like to talk about all things Magic, you can join the NicolaiBolas community Discord server for free. Links in the description and pinned comment. And you can also support me directly via Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. That's going to do it for this draft, though. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a blast, and I'm excited to explore this format a bit more. And I'll see you in my next video.